guys, welcome to Civil Engineers Adda. So today we are going to model a T beam and then carry out the analysis. So we already have some inbuilt T beam that is available, but I find that is not so friendly because we need to change a lot of things there and many people will get confused. I have shown that in my previous video. If you want to see that, you can do it in that way also. So just let's take this xy plane here. So let's select here and we'll just do a t-beam here. So initially what we are going to do is we are going to create a define from center. Fine. So we are going to create the web portion here initially. So the web is 600 and width is 400. So the depth will be 600 here. Okay, fine. So now again what we have to do, again we have to select a rectangle here. So this rectangle, now what I'm going to select here, it will be in this way. Or if it's not possible to select a rectangle, let's go for a line command here. That would be better. Going for a line command would be better here. So here what I have to do is I have to create a flange here, that is should be 3000 mm. So it should be 3000 mm from the full span should be 3000 mm and the depth should be 200 mm. So for that, so the depth here it is 1300 mm. From here just go for 1300 mm. So fine. So just the depth is 200, so make it 200 here. So finally just come back and take 3000 mm. So I think it will take it directly here. So this is 200 and finally you are up to 1300 mm. So I think you came to know how to do these things here. So now what I'm going to do is I need to delete this line. So just hit delete here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a circle here. So let me choose circle here, and before that I want to give an offset because the 25 mm, there is a 25 mm cover here. I'm just also doing for the reinforcement. So this will be 25 mm. So just hit here 25. So here also just take it 25 mm. Okay, fine. So here also let's take this as a 25 mm initially here. So 25. So fine. So just join this point here. Let's extend this. Okay, no problem. So just extend this point here. Again we'll just extend this point. So finally we can delete this point and we can just draw this point here. Fine. So same thing here, again offset. So the offset will be again 25 mm offset. Fine. Now what I'm going to do is just we have to select here, we have to say a trim command, trim away. So we need to delete these points here, unwanted points. Now okay, fine. So this is the T-beam with stirrup is ready here. So tie. Now I want 6 numbers of, okay, and I just needed 6 numbers of 20 mm dia, or okay, 6 numbers of 20 mm dia. So just select a circle here. So what we'll do is we'll have to take a 25 mm dia here. So for that again let's go for an offset here. Let's take this 25, make it 25 mm again here. So let's take here 25 mm. Okay, fine. So let's take this also 25. So fine. Now let's have a circle of 25 mm dia. Okay, so we'll have a diameter of say 25 mm diameter. So just 25 mm, or we will just have a 32 mm dia and 32 mm dia. Okay, these are 8 mm stirrups. Okay, fine. That's we'll just see that afterwards. So similarly, we have to create this same thing. We have to copy and we have to do the pasting. So move this. Okay, I think it has not moved here. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. At least we have created one bar here. So let's create one more same bar. But now what we are going to do is we are going to take an a distance of around, you can say, we'll have a clearance of say 40 mm clearance. So you need a clearance of 40 mm. So take this tangent line. Let's draw a tangent line here. Let's have a tangent line. For this we need to create an offset, that is we'll take an offset of 40 mm offset. So fine, so just it's not required now. Now take a circle here, again same thing, 32 mm dia. Fine, so I hope this is done. So next thing what we are going to do is we are going to extrude that points afterwards we'll go into extrude the points. So we'll just delete these lines here, extra lines, and delete these extra lines that are not required actually. And one more thing that I need to tell you guys is that we also need to create a similar bar here. So we are taking 32 here. Now we are going to take a 20 mm bar here. So just select this here and we'll just have again same thing. So offset. So we'll have an offset here of 20 mm. So here also similarly 20, and here also same thing. So 20. Fine. So just select the circle. So we'll take a 20 mm bar here. So we'll have 20. Fine. So now I think this is okay. So just delete this part here. We'll just see that. Okay, fine. So this entire thing, so whatever you are selecting here, so let's see that this line is only intact here. So what we are going to do is we are going to make this as a single line so that it will be one complete thing here. So then we'll have here. Okay, fine. Now select these parts and make them as prepare them have a circular profiles, circle. Okay, fine. So we'll have a beam profile, circle, edit beam profile, and now we have the radius here as 10 mm. We'll make it as 8. If not possible, we'll make it, let it be 10 mm here. Actually it was 8, but let it be 10 mm default. We are taking it as a default here. Okay, fine. Now this is done. So let's remove this. Okay, now here also the same thing. All the circles again, prepare circles again, same thing. This is circle 2. Now we have to select circle 2. Now the radius will change here. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we are going to have the radius, that is the radius is going to change. So we are making this as 32 mm. Okay, we are just changing them as 32 mm dia. Okay, so fine. So we'll just come back to the design part. Oh, so guys, what we have to do, let's not create circular. We have created the stirrups here, that is our stirrups are circular. Will not create the reinforced bars rebars at this moment. So we'll just have one circle, that is the stirrup circle. So fine. Now we have to just go back to our sketch here. So fine guys, so what we have to do, we have to take this up to 5 meters of length. Okay, we'll again extrude this part again some 2000 meters. So finally it is 7 meters of length. Okay, so this is 7 meters of length. So just see this. I hope this is how to check the edges here. So this is circular. Now what we have to do is we have to make these circles, this and this circle as a new component. New component. So what we'll do is just see this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to extrude them. Let's take this as some 10 mm. We'll take it. Let's hide this for a moment. Pull. We'll have this for some 10 mm. Let's take this for 7000 mm. Similar thing should be repeated here. Now let's move them. Let's move them through the center. So totally it is 400 mm. So finally 400 divided by 2, that is 200. It would be here somewhere. Actually it would go here. So 400 divided by 3. So it would be 133. Somewhere it would be 133. So let me take this as 134 mm. Okay. Now similarly, so let me 134. Again copy paste. Again move them. Okay, so this would be so actually they need to touch these points here. We have to see that they are touching these points. Now you see that after adjusting the reinforcing bars to touch to the stirrups, the holes have been misplaced here. So what we need to do is we need to fill that gap here. So fill command, so just select here and select the green button, so your hole gets filled here. So this is inside here, just hit here. Yes, it is filled now. So I think everywhere it is okay. It's okay now. So we have to see here also there is a misplacement. So just see this, we have to fill this gap. So just set this okay, and then select this and say okay. So now you are able to see that let's make this part transparent. So now you're able to see the bars are running throughout. Now only thing we need to make is the stirrup part. Okay, the stirrup part we need to see that the stirrup part. So guys, I have created the model here. So what I have done is the each stirrups I have made them to repeat at a 275 mm center to center. I have made them to repeat at 275 mm center to center, and you can just see here I have also created uh, I have created I have taken the bar back. I have given a cover of 25 mm everywhere. So the stirrups also are repeated at 275 mm center to center throughout. Okay, so the entire thing is ready now for analysis. So our T-beam is ready for analysis with the slab here. Okay, so I hope what I have made is I have repeated all this into 275 mm. So if you want to see that how I have done these repetitions, you can follow my previous videos where I have made a column. Here this is a beam and I have modeled a column. There you can see how I have repeated here. Okay, fine. So now this is it. So now we'll see the material, unknown material. We'll take this as a concrete. Okay, so now the all other patterns, all the circles here, they shall be of steel, of structural steel. Okay, so the material I'm going to select here is structural steel. Okay, so structural steel. Okay, fine. So I think this is fine for this video. I hope you have understood how to model the beam. So if you want to know the way in which I have taken the stirrups and other things, you should watch my previous videos. There I have explained clearly. Okay, so thank you guys. That's it for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please share the video, hit the like button if you like the content what I am creating, and if you're interested in learning lot of ANSYS videos, please do mention them in the comment section. So guys, if you like the video, I will be motivated to make lot of videos. So thank you guys, have a good day.